a striking element made of a very hard alloy with a diameter smaller than the caliber of the weapon. This achieves high initial velocity, low air resistance in flight, and therefore high armor penetration is maintained over long distances, short flight time, and high impact force over a small area. And what is depleted uranium? There is quite a lot of uranium in nature, 40 times more than silver, and it consists of 3 isotopes, uranium-234, 235 and 238. We're interested in uranium-235, which makes up 4.7% of natural uranium. As a result of uranium enrichment, a lot of byproducts are formed, that is uranium with an isotope of 235 within 0.3%. This is depleted uranium, there is a lot of it, and it is constantly being produced, and it is precisely this that is used in sub-caliber ammunition. And how harmful is it? It is about 40% less radioactive than natural uranium, which means it is practically harmless. People are simply frightened by the word uranium. Most importantly, uranium has several important properties. When passing through armor, a tungsten rod becomes blunt, takes on a mushroom shape, and its armor penetration decreases. And uranium, hard to believe, but it sharpens itself. Its edges wear away, but the tip remains sharp. Therefore, the armor penetration of depleted uranium shells is 10-20% higher. But that's just the beginning of its amazing properties. When a 120mm depleted uranium armor-piercing shell hits thick armor, about 18% of the shell is destroyed. Of this, 91 to 96% is aerosolized and ignites. This compensates for the lack of an explosive chamber in sub-caliber shells. A uranium projectile simply does not need one. Depleted uranium projectiles cause serious damage exclusively to tanks and their crews. At the same time, crews are advised not to inhale the uranium dust that is formed when armor is penetrated. But when an armor-piercing shell hits a tank, that's the last thing the crew should be worried about, since their last breath could be their last. The biological half-life is 15 days. That is, after a month, everything is eliminated, unless the tanker dies for other reasons before then. For example, from a cumulative shell. In general, depleted uranium ammunition is considered conventional, but their armor penetration is really high. There is also a theory that uranium shells were adopted because the price of tungsten rose at the time. As you can see, this is absolutely not the case. Compared to tungsten, uranium has unique, amazingly different properties. That is the reason.